As we grow older, taking care of our health becomes more than just a priority. It becomes a responsibility to ourselves and our loved ones. Every bite we take either nourishes our bodies or burdens them, especially after the age of 60 when the body's natural defenses begin to slow down. And while fish has long been recommended as a health food, praised for its omega-3 fatty acids, lean protein, and heart-friendly benefits, not all fish are safe, especially for seniors. In fact, some fish are downright dangerous and can silently damage your brain, heart, kidneys, and bones without any obvious symptoms at first. That's why in today's video, we're going to uncover 6 specific fish that older adults should absolutely avoid at all costs. No matter how delicious or popular they may be, these fish may be common on your plate, but the risks they carry are far from harmless. And before we begin, if you're someone who values your health or the well-being of your aging parents, please consider subscribing to the channel now and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on our weekly tips for healthy aging and senior wellness. Now, let's get straight to it, because the truth is, many people unknowingly continue eating these harmful fish thinking they're doing something good for their bodies. But as you age, your liver becomes slower at detoxifying, your kidneys aren't as efficient at filtering waste, and your nervous system becomes more sensitive to toxic exposure. Even your bones can suffer due to the inflammatory effects of the wrong foods. That's why it's crucial to know which fish to steer clear of if you want to remain strong, clear-minded, and full of life in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. First up is tilefish, particularly from the Gulf of Mexico. This fish may seem harmless and is sometimes even served in restaurants, but it contains alarmingly high levels of mercury. Mercury is a heavy metal that damages the nervous system, impairs memory, and can even contribute to balance problems, tremors, and long-term cognitive decline. For older adults who may already be dealing with memory lapses or brain fog, tilefish is like adding fuel to the fire. Even small amounts consumed over time can accumulate in the body and worsen symptoms that are often mistaken for normal aging. Next on the list is swordfish. With its meaty texture and rich flavor, swordfish is often considered a luxury choice at the seafood counter. But it's a luxury that comes with a dangerous cost. Like tilefish, swordfish has one of the highest mercury levels of all fish. The older the fish, the more mercury it has stored in its body, and swordfish live long lives in polluted waters. For seniors whose immune systems and detox organs are slowing down, consuming swordfish can quietly contribute to problems like high blood pressure, vision issues, and even increased risk of stroke. Third, we must mention shark meat. While not as commonly eaten in every household, it's sometimes found in specialty markets or international dishes. But no matter how it's prepared, shark meat should never be eaten by older adults. It is one of the most toxic fish in the ocean. Sharks are apex predators, meaning they eat smaller fish for years and accumulate not just mercury but also other environmental toxins like lead and arsenic. These metals and chemicals lodge themselves in your fat cells, brain, and bones, creating health issues that are very hard to reverse. Now let's talk about king mackerel. Many people are confused about this one because they hear that mackerel is heart healthy, and it's true, some types of mackerel are excellent. But king mackerel, especially the kind found in the Gulf or Atlantic regions, is another high mercury fish that should be eliminated from a senior's diet completely. Mercury exposure from king mackerel has been linked to memory loss, muscle weakness, fatigue, and even damage to the heart. If you want the benefits of mackerel, choose Atlantic mackerel or Spanish mackerel, which have lower mercury levels and are much safer to eat. Fifth is the widely available but often misunderstood farmed salmon. Now, wild-caught salmon is indeed one of the healthiest fish you can eat. But when it comes to farmed salmon, it's a whole different story. These fish are raised in crowded pens, fed with artificial pellets, and often dosed with antibiotics to prevent disease. They may also be contaminated with PCBs, dangerous industrial chemicals known to disrupt hormones and increase cancer risk. As we age, our hormone balance becomes more delicate, and eating fish that contains these harmful compounds can lead to weight gain, thyroid issues, and even bone loss. What's more, farmed salmon may be artificially colored to look pink, but the reality is, their nutritional value is far lower than wild salmon. And finally, let's not forget imported catfish. particularly from countries like Vietnam or China where water quality and farming regulations are very poor. These catfish are often raised in polluted waters and may contain traces of dangerous chemicals, pesticides, and drug residues that are banned in many countries. Seniors who consume these fish may unknowingly be putting stress on their liver, pancreas, and immune system. With aging comes a natural slowdown in organ function, and eating fish loaded with invisible toxins can silently worsen fatigue, digestive issues, or even chronic conditions like diabetes and hypertension. So what should you eat instead? Thankfully, there are still plenty of safe, nutrient-rich fish for older adults. Some of the best choices include wild-caught salmon, Atlantic mackerel, sardines, rainbow trout, and herring. These fish are not only low in mercury, but they're also rich in healthy fats that support brain function, joint mobility, and heart health. Eating the right fish can help reduce inflammation, improve sleep, enhance memory, and even support your mood. Remember, what you put on your plate is one of the most powerful tools for living a longer, healthier, and more joyful life. If this information helped you or even surprised you, then it's time to take the next step. Please, hit that subscribe button now and join our growing community of seniors who are learning how to thrive, not just survive, after 60. We're here every week with easy-to-understand guidance, real science-backed tips, and practical ways to stay vibrant in your golden years. And if you have any questions or would like us to cover a topic you care about, just leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay safe,